Well, good morning to the gorgeous women that are here, who you can't see, but I can. And yeah, just welcoming in the solstice energies on June the 20th. And it's a beautiful day here in Hexham, Northumberland. So we're just going to start with some cooling breathing techniques, because it is very, very warm at the moment, to keep the heart energy cool. Stop the emotions from kind of overflowing. So just standing with your feet shoulder width apart, just go inside, close your eyes, just allow yourself to rock forwards and backwards, feeling the 9 points of each foot, the 5 toes, the ball of the big toe, ball of the little toe, the center of the heel, center of the foot, and just find your center. Allow the tailbone to tuck under slightly, the chin to roll in, so the spine is lengthened and connecting with the earth below, the sun and the sky above. Allow the shoulder blades just to come round the chest wall slightly, so that you're a little bit rounded at the elbows and at the hands. And from here, just take some deep belly breaths, just feeling grounded below, connected above. Just acknowledging and honoring this midsummer sun, highest energies, and balancing that out with our connection with the earth below, the yin and the yang, perfectly balanced within us. And actually, we'll just start with Buddha holds up the earth, bringing up the earth energy, pouring that into the heart area and the lungs, and then spiraling the arms up towards the heavens. Connect with the heaven energy, spiral, and bring the energy back down. As you're doing this, if you take a deep belly breath and then almost feel the breath coming up the body like a wave, breathing into the heart, pause at the top of the inhale, bring the energy back down, pause at the end of the exhale. Inhale, belly, ribs, heart, but just find your rhythm. This might be too slow or too fast, so just find your rhythm. Just making sure that you're bringing those lovely pauses. Just feeling this connection. You're connected with the earth below. And the universe above. And by staying aligned, we can be open to these two energies, which are huge energies all around us all the time. So just opening up our channel so that we can flow with this universal energy, this earth energy. Just doing that once more in your own time. Just relaxing your arms by your sides again. Go inside, sense and feel how you are now. How's your energy? Where do you notice the energy? Often we can start with QiGong, we can start to feel tingling and buzzing in our palms. And then the aim is to start to feel tingling and buzzing all over the body. So it might be that you're a bit tense in your shoulders, your neck area. Just allowing that to let go, just telling your body to let go. Might be the heart's a little bit tight or restricted. Let go there, the low back, let go, the hips, the knees, the joints, letting go. And then take yourself to a beach, stand with your feet in the ocean or in the sea, facing the sand, and just feeling a wave come behind you. Your hips come forward, your heart comes forward, your arms open up, and then the wave pulls you back again. This is called ocean wave breathing. Breathing into the belly, the ribs, the heart. Exhale as you get pulled back again. And there's a lovely sort of rolling or wave in the spine. So there's like an arching of the back and then a rounding. So the spine loves this. It's a nice gentle movement with breath. It's very relaxing for the body. It can help us switch into parasympathetic nervous system. And in these hotter days, it's recommended that you breathe out a little bit longer than you breathe in. So perhaps just trying that with this breath. You know, maybe counting in for 4 and breathing out for 6. Let the waves pull you out a little bit further. We'll just do that once more, just really enjoying the flow. Baby bird learns to fly. Backs of your hands come together up towards the heart, and then literally just let the hands float down. This is a really cooling exercise for the heart again. Inhale, float the hands up. Exhale, float the hands down. There's a little bit of rising and falling, but just sort of feel those little feathers just floating down as the bird learns to fly. And we've got the birds here in the garden again. And also a beautiful yellow snail that I can see at my feet, reminding us to take life slowly and be in the present moment as it moves across the gravel. Breathing in as you float up. Breathing out as you float down. One more, baby bird learns to fly. Okay. Just go inside, notice how you're feeling. Any tension, just let go, let go. Does that feel different now compared to the first exercise? And then just opening the flow. So breathing in, floating the hands up. Exhaling, floating the hands down. There's a nice sort of wave-like motion coming up through the spine, rising and falling at the knees. And again, having that sort of visualization, the hands are a bit like feathers, a bit like that baby bird, just floating up and floating down. And if you feel any tension anywhere, if it doesn't feel really easy, again, just observe those areas, try and let them go. Or maybe do the exercise, maybe not coming up as high, or or if it's too slow for you, maybe you need to move a little bit more quickly. Sometimes if we move really slowly, the muscles have to sort of kick in. So just find what works for you. Feeling your connection with the earth below, sky above, stay aligned. We're moving as these sort of conduits of energy, like a tree. We're connected all the time with the universal energy, the earth energy. Just one more. And just again, relax, close the eyes, just go inside, notice how you feel after that exercise. You might feel tingling, warm, buzzing. You might just feel taller, lighter, more expanded, more connected. Observe what you observe. And then if we're going to the dance of summer, which is a nice little short dance, or the dance of fire, imagine that there's some flames at your feet. We're going to create a fire at our feet. Slightly lean forward and your hands become like bellows. So you're fanning the fire, bringing oxygen, heat to the fire. And then as you start with the bellows, you notice the flames are starting to come higher. So mirroring that with your arm movements, the flames are coming up, and then you make these rounded movements with your arms. You can bend and straighten the leg. Inhale as you come down, exhaling as you come round. And then the flames are starting to get higher, the circles start to get bigger. Inhale up, And on this last one, we're going all the way up to the big flame in the sky, or the solstice sun, welcoming it in, bringing the hands down, stepping out to your left. And then we're going to create a little sub fire at the side. Bend that front leg, back leg straight. And then the hands just come up and down, one hand up, one hand down. And just imagine that you're creating a fire to the side. And you might want to put in something that you want to release and have transformed by the fire. Any old patterns, anything you need to let go of in your body, in your being. Arms up, step back to the center and down, stepping out to the other side. And the same thing, just making a fire to the side. Breathing in, exhaling out, let go of what no longer serves you. Let the fire transform it. Breathing in and down again. And then we go once more, all the way up to the big flame. What do you want to manifest? Bringing that in. And then bringing your hands back into the heart, feet together, back to that centered stance. Breathing deeply into your belly, hands and awareness in your heart center. Just take a few deep belly breaths. When you're ready, just letting your hands relax down, feet shoulder width apart. And perhaps we'll go into the Yellow River dance again that we did a couple of weeks ago. With this one, the arms just float up slowly. Big rock spreads its wings. This is another nice one to do to cool the body. So we might just do this a few times to start with, and you can just do it as a separate exercise and have your arms come up slowly and incrementally like this. The big rock was a mythical Persian bird whose wings were so big they blocked out the sun. I'm just sort of feeling this lightness in the body. And then going into lotus, opening the lotus flower. Arms are like the leaves and arms down. Goldfish wiggles its tail. Inhale up, exhale down. Pushing back the waves or making ripples and waves, hands float up, coming back and then pushing forward, sort of curving the chest. Back down. Lion twirls the ball. Feel you're bringing up the earth energy up to the heart. Turn the hands over, back down again. Let's just do that a couple of times, bringing up the earth energy, connecting with the yang energy, and back down. On the next one, pause at the heart. So bring the palms of the heart, breathe into the heart center to balance the heart center. Hands come down to the solar plexus, breathing in and out here to balance sort of being and doing. And then into the belly, balancing the physical body. And then peacock fans its tail feathers, breathing in, hands float up, palms up to the sky, and then coming all the way down the midline. And on the next time, breathing in, pausing at the crown center. So inhaling and exhaling at the crown, bringing energy into the crown, into the brain. All the glands. Now bringing energy into the eyes from the center of the palms. Breathing out at your nose. Open your mouth, breathing into the mouth. Breathing out at the throat. Breathing in at the heart. Out at the solar plexus. In at the belly. Stepping a little bit wider. And then taking your hands over to the left. Your hands become like a pair of swallows, a male and female swallow, skimming the water. So just imagine that you're waist height in water. Just breathe in, keep your breathing soft and slow and deep. And then when you next come to your right, figure of 8 emitting fragrance. You're making a sideways 8 with your arms. Feel this calm in the heart area. And then leaning forward, your arms become like emerald willows swaying in the wind. Imagine that you're just stood at the banks of a river. The willow branches are just swaying in the wind. When you next come to your right hand side, keep the hands facing each other and turning up, rotating the universe to the right. Imagine that you've got a ball between your hands and then a little pendulum, and then going the other way to your left, all the way around. Imagine you stood on the top of the mountain and you're just holding the universe all the way up again, this time facing a mountain, watching the water cascading down the mountain. Follow it with your eyes, knees bend, arms go behind you. Grab the water in your hands, bring the water back to the knees, release it, and then bring it back down to the kidneys. Face your hands over the kidneys, connecting with the water element in the body. Inhale, and then bringing the hands forward, hips go back, and then you're just like a pebble in the pond. This one's called Wind Swirls the lotus flowers, lotus leaves. Let's just do that a couple of times. So hips go back, hands go up the midline, spreading out to the side, back to the top, and then back round the other way. Just imagine the wind swirling the lotus leaves and flowers. Back to the center. This time, feel the connection between both palms. It's called embracing yin and yang. Although you're stretching this line of energy up to the heart and back down. The lower hand just stays at the belly. We'll just do that again. Breathing in, bring the hand up, feel the connection, and then feel that ball of energy between your hands. Keep it connected. Turn the hands over, and then bring the energy up again to the heart and back down. Up again and back down. Just turning the hands over. Let's just do that once more. Breathing in, feel the connection, turning over. Lovely. And then the fingers spread and they become coloured butterflies, dancing in the air, floating up. You're kind of leading with the hands, the fingers. Hands come back to that position where the palms are connected. This time, imagine water beads on lotus leaves or maybe lily pads, and you're just swirling them. You're just moving the water beads with your hands. Turn the hands over and then the other way. Lovely. And then once more, peacock fans its tail feathers, drawing up the earth energy, connecting with the heaven energy and bringing the two energies into the crown, into the eyes. Exhale at the nose, inhale at the mouth, exhale at the throat center, inhale at the heart, exhale at the solar plexus, inhale at the belly. Relax your arms down and then just bring your feet together, one hand over the other, go inside, take some belly breaths. And just notice how your energy is now. Again, maybe where it's flowing, where it isn't flowing. If there's any areas of tension, just allowing those to let go. Let your breathing be soft and slow and deep. Just relaxing your arms by your side, just stepping out again. And if we do another cooling exercise, it's called rowing. You float your hands up to shoulder height. You bring the hands down and then you hold as though you're holding onto the oars. And then you circle the arms round. As you come round, you let go. and then circle around. Inhale, exhale. And they say with QiGong, to get the maximum benefit from the exercise, it's usually to repeat each exercise about 12 times, or you might want to just feel what feels right for you. And often things are done in sets of 3, so like 3, 6, 9. Inhale. This has an effect of sort of cooling the heart energy. So imagine that you're in a boat on a lake and you can sense and feel the water all around you. And then we go back the other way. So hands in front, and then bring the fists together and release. You're rowing backwards across your lake now. And relaxing. We just go into a move called the fountain. The hips go back, backs of hands come together, roll up through the spine, and then expanding from the heart center as your hips come forwards and back round again. Inhale, rolling up through the spine. Just really connecting with the water element. And the kidney meridian. This helps to support the kidneys and the water element. We're sort of balancing those at this time of year. And relax, go inside, notice how you're feeling. And then we'll just finish with pulling down the heavens, pulling down the solar energy that we need, golden light, inhaling, and then exhaling, just bringing that energy down and settling and centering the energy in your body. Inhale, coming up, exhale, coming down. And for the flowing movements, just breathing in and out through your nose. That feels okay for you. Just sensing that the energy is coming back down to the lower dantian. And then on this last one, just bring the energy to your heart, hands to your heart, feet together, breathe deeply into your belly, knuckles pressed into the heart center. Take 3 deep breaths. Just check in, sense and feel how you are now on all levels, physical, emotional, mental. Perhaps you're feeling a bit more at one. Sending out your intention again. Feeling gratitude, perhaps for your body, for the sun, the earth, something in nature, a pet, a person. And then just really harnessing all that gratitude and love and appreciation for nature and the sun. And let's just send that out. Anything else you might want to send out into the world. Peace, love, joy, gratitude. Thank you. Well, thank you for joining us today on the solstice. Have a lovely, lovely solstice weekend. I'll say goodbye to folks online, and I'm going to come and say bye-bye to the lovely ladies that are here.